Blasters!
What's going on, fellow packbusters and HydroPumpers and pokey people? It's Adam. I have your weekly Pokemon product update. So hopefully you can see me. I don't know. I'm having a hard time. No. So we got our final allocations today for battle styles. So we know our numbers for everything except for 3-pack blisters at this point. And you know what? It's not as bad as we thought that it was going to be. So that should make everybody as happy as they can. I know that other people that had like larger numbers, we're seeing around like the 30 to 40% in terms of percentage of what they had ordered. But we did really well. Booster boxes, we did 60%. So, I mean, that's awesome if you ask me, especially for being a small online only store. So that was good. We put tons of stuff up on the website today. So if you were seeing this, there should still be product available. And then we're going to add kind of trickle product throughout the rest of the week to try and give as many people a chance. But battle styles, right? We touched on it a little bit last week. Battle styles is going to be in 3 waves. It's kind of the way that Pokemon's just been doing stuff anyway. We're kind of used to the waves. But from the information that I got today is that the waves may be way closer than we initially thought that they were going to be. I'm already getting wave 3 of Shining Fates ETBs this week. So, like, we thought that these are going to be like a month apart. They're like almost a week apart. Battle styles, I was told like we could have all 3 waves within like the first couple of weeks or so. I don't know if that's necessarily because Pokemon's going to push it that fast, or it's just a matter of who picks up when and the larger allocations they're going to put forth first. But it's looking like we could end up with a lot of this product like right off the bat, which would be really cool to get as much of this out to all of you as we possibly could as early as we can, because we know that people don't like to wait. But once it's gone, it's going to be gone. Between release, I would say within the first month we hopefully have all 3 waves completed and shipped, and so that puts us to the middle of April, and then we're really kind of in the dark until May sometime, until we see those Galarian Rapidash V boxes. I think there's a couple other V10s and stuff that are out there that'll be coming out in May, and then I think end of May, beginning of June, we're supposed to see what the next full release. But getting back on track to right now, I mean, it's not bad. Like, we're getting battle styles, we're finishing up on Shining Fates allocations and pushing out the last of that product. I think our biggest holdup now is going to be tins. It looks like tins got pushed a little. Not tins, Pikachu boxes. So we had a lot of them up front. I still have a lot to help fulfill the orders that need to go out. But we got pins coming in this week. We got a ton of tins, a whole pallet of Shining Fate stuff coming in. We already got this week. The product was released last week. We got wave 1 of the premium collections. We're getting wave 2 of the premium collections this week. Things are picking up, and product is starting to roll a lot faster than we thought it was going to, which is super, super exciting. And it should be super exciting for all of you, because the quicker that we get the product in, the quicker we can get it out, the quicker that y'all can open it. And then on top of that, the quicker that we can open it, because we've kind of slowed down. We opened some in the beginning because we were super excited about it, and we kind of pressed the brakes while we were trying to get product out to all of you at home. There may be chances for extra ETBs, but they will be more expensive. I was told that they almost doubled the price on what we have to pay for ETBs. So if we do push more out to the masses, it is going to be at an increased price, because we are paying an increased price now. But to kind of keep your ear to the ground for more Shining Fate stuff. But I think more and more of these distributors, after the initial, hey, like this is what the allocations are, starting to hold off on product and kind of making sure that everybody gets fulfilled, and then whatever's left over, kind of jack the price up, just because the market's all messed up. Once things kind of level back out, I think we'll see the pace get back to normal, where we're not, us as retailers aren't paying jacked up prices later on. So hopefully that's the case. But yeah, tons of cool stuff. I'm super excited. We put a ton of ETBs up. I think we're gonna sell about 200 in total, so 100 of each one, which is awesome because I know people were looking for the pairs, and yeah, like I'm excited. The only thing that I am a little bit worried about, though, I love single pack blisters. There's a lot of people that are excited for single pack blisters. I mean, if you watch us do the breaks here, you know that the blisters are awesome. They're unseated, unlike booster boxes, which tend to be seated. But all of those may be wave 2. So when that wave hits, it hits. Is it going to be the week after? Is it not? But it looks like the big box stores are going to take the precedence on single pack blisters, and then the rest of them will filter in. But I mean, who's not excited? Like, we haven't had a rush of product in a long time, and I think we've kind of had a steady flow for a month now with Shining Fates, and now with Battle Styles coming out. It looks like we're going to kind of have like this weekly flow of new product coming and going. Granted, most of it's going to be pre-sold, but there's stuff there. There's stuff to open. Those of you that are new to the channel, those of you that are new to Hydro Pump, like, the best way to ensure that you get product is to trade in bulk, because we do give precedence to product for people that trade in bulk. I do hold some product back, knowing that, especially if you're a member of the Discord and you hit me up, hey, bulk's on its way. I keep a little bit in reserve from time to time, as long as it's not like too late. I mean, like, if you send in bulk and you ask me for Shining Fate CTBs, probably not going to get them right away unless I can get extras, and then it's going to be at that increased price threshold. But I mean, traded in for grading. I'm working on with somebody else that traded in a bunch of bulk to finish out a bunch of their singles that they were looking for Shining Fate, so that's pretty cool. So I mean, it kind of makes things work, and it totally helps us out in the long run, because as I've stated before, it helps us get more product, and it helps get more of you involved with us, and it's easy. Like, what else are you gonna do with it? But yeah, it's great. What are some of the other big miles? Golden War Total, shout out to him, hit 1,000 subscribers today. It is Monday the 8th of March, so shout out to him. And we hit 500 Discord members. We've had the Discord since beginning of June ish time frame, and we've already hit 500 members. Tons of cool stuff going on in there. Shout out to the mods for making everything happen. But yeah, it's a great time. What did we add yesterday? We added we added a Switch channel for people that wanted to share their Sword and Shield and their Let's Go Pokemon with each other. We've got an awesome group of Go players that are in there that are always posting raids and trades and gifts and that kind of stuff. So it's not just for TCG players. We got a bunch of people in there that are, big time PTCGO players that are always looking for people and trades and stuff like that. So it's not just limited to like what Hydro Pump is doing in terms of sealed product out to y'all. It's just a huge Pokemon community in general. So the link is down below. Get in on it. It's a blast, and it is where we push out all of our notifications early for product. It's if you're in there, you're going to hear about it, and you're going to be the first one to get to the website to pick up anything that you need. Tons of updates for CGC submissions and PSA submissions, all sorts of trading and stuff. So, check it out. But yeah, it was a really good day. I was stressing big time on what was going to happen with Battle Styles after we got absolutely hosed for Vivid Voltage. But I think everybody got hosed on Vivid Voltage, and we're still waiting on that next reprint that we were supposed to have in January. That still hasn't happened. So hopefully, beginning of April, middle of April timeframe, we see like a dump of Vivid Voltage, because there just hasn't been enough of it. Like I stated last week, the Darkness Ablaze one was pretty rough. So, hopefully the Vivid Voltage stuff hits the right way and we can get to opening it, because we just didn't, frankly, us as, a Pokemon family wanted to open a bunch of it, but we opened, I think, maybe 7 boxes in total, and most of that was just for HydroPump sales anyway. We did open some for breaks and whatnot, so we did get to see it, but I would like to see more. We are keeping a whole lot more battle styles back for us this time, just so we can add stuff to our TCG player store. We've got trades and stuff up for people in the Discord. Try and help people out with those master sets as early as we possibly can. But things are great. It's starting to look up. I know the market is still absolutely bonkers for Pokemon right now. It's probably not going to slow down anytime soon, but like I hope that this is Pokemon turning the tide. But the one delta, because I needed to talk about all the good in the beginning. The one delta, we asked for 2,000 displays of the mini Pokemon tins. One display. So from what I got from the distributor today is it just looks like Pokemon didn't print them, and they didn't want to print them in waves. He's like, just about everybody got one. It was one or none was what most retailers got, and we do really well with our allocations. So just because we got one is probably a win, because we do enough business. So you're not going to see an influx of the mini tins. We're not even going to put them out. It's going to end up in the background behind me as just a part of our backdrop. So don't. If you can find the mini tins, find them, but they're not going to be mass distributed unless it's going to be big box store stuff. You'll see a bunch of them maybe you'll see a ton at Walmart and Target and Best Buy and places like that. But that may be what they were directed towards, and they weren't directed towards online retailers and brick and mortar stores. Because even talking to brick and mortar guys, they're like, yeah, we saw maybe a handful of them or so. So that is the delta for the day. I was hoping that was going to be the one that was going to be like, bam, like we've got Shining Fates everywhere. But stay tuned for what Shining Fates has around the corner. There's no way that this was just a one and done shot. Like we're going to see it. So hold out hope that you can find it and keep in touch with us. Hopefully we'll have more in stock. I'm sorry that it's not going to be at the MSRP, but we're not paying our pricing anymore. We are actually paying above MSRP now. So just stick with us. And if you've got questions, let me know down below. If you want your questions answered, I will. I think I had some questions last week about sports cards and whatnot. I answered that person directly. But if I think it's something that I can shoot out here on the next video, I will 100%. But yeah, let's get the hype. Let's get the battle styles hype going. Let's get the Shining Fates hope going again. Now that we're starting to see stuff all over the place. I know people were talking to me about seeing stuff in the wild, but it's like an awesome. Yes, it sucks because like there isn't stuff everywhere, but this is an awesome time. A lot of stuff getting pushed out by Pokemon. Tons of stuff coming out next week. Blastoise boxes, Venusaur boxes, both the Urshifu boxes. So it's a good time. It's going to be a fun week. And check out the HydroPumpPokeshop.com. Links below. Until next time, everybody. Happy pack busting.